Oof. You ever been in a position to where you had to get scientists to come to terms with reality? I don't think a lot of you have. They understand if they've got an internal or external locus of control. Everything's subject to manipulation. Of course, everything's subject to manipulation. But how is that manipulation going to work? I'm not Jim Sweeney or Rick Kuhn or Ernie Cobb, right? Um, uh, when you realize that you forgive debt and trespass and love one another, eternal faithful peace, your movies and your Sports Center 30 for 30s are all moot. They're irrelevant, right? The moment you're understanding and living the Lord's Prayer, there's no commercials. Little Indian boys named Victor disappear. Post office and Jesuit priests disappear. Okay, do you understand? Right. The moment you're forgiving debt and trespass and loving an eternal faithful peace, do you really have to get dressed up on Sunday and go to a building to try to talk to God to help you survive the fuck? Seriously. I've been every time something goes wrong around here, every little thing. I hate this place and I hate these fucking people. Yeah, I do. What is wrong with what is wrong with me? What's wrong with you? Okay. If something that was accidental, that was uncomfortable happened to me while we're living the Lord's Prayer in the Gila, I'd just be like, oh, darn, that was not cool. Okay. So naturally, my mindset is going to be a certain way because of what's happening. And I'm not going to change my mindset to accommodate a bunch of murdering, child molesting, raping, fucking assholes. To tell them what you're doing is okay. It's okay to deny the Lord's Prayer. It's okay to do all the fucked up shit we're doing. It's okay to vote for Donald Trump for president, to have a border czar. It's okay to have people going in tunnels underneath the freeways in El Paso to try to get away from economic conflict, to go right smack dab back into economic conflict. It's okay. Jesus says everything's good. God says God has a plan for your life, and this is it. Do you understand? Right? Fucking crazy ass stupid people. So you get all these people that tell me, in their head when they read this book called the Bible, given to us by a man named Constantine and Jerome. Right? It's Constantine's book. It's not Jerome's book. No. Jerome writes it down. Constantine reads it. No, go back and make it like this. That basically that's what happened with the Bible, guys. There's a man named Jerome who's a priest and a scholar. Okay. He's writing it for this businessman whose mom runs down the nails and the tip of the spear that crucified Jesus, considers them magical holy relics, and builds and has these guys make these holy relics to keep Constantine safe from other people that want to murder him and replace him as mob boss. Okay, do you understand what the fuck's happening here? Okay, so have you watched 30 for 30 with Henry Hill there and the Jimmy and the wise guys, and you with something funny? You laughing? You think that shit's funny? Go over there to the laundromat and get your money. Go get your money. Find you and your wife in an alley with bullets in your head and your throat slit, and they did shit like that. All right. So you can't trust either side of the story because the kids that were involved with those assholes don't want to look bad. Okay. And those assholes don't want to look bad as they are because they might, end up doing more time from all the hypocrites that have border czars and welfare programs and St. Jude's and the Shriners and the Jesuit priestesses there, and the buildings where you go to talk to God, where God will take care of all your problems in a magic place in the sky and give us more money, right? Do you understand? And so if you have a guy whose life fulfills that end of that book, because the people that wrote it down are not a part of the narrative, and they had no clue what they were reading because they are as dumb as a box of rocks. They are stupid as fuck. Everybody knows you got to bet money to make it in the life. You got to risk to get the rewards there. You got to have scientists who know what they're doing to cover the spread or not to cover the spread, right? You've got to have people that sit there and tell you if you sing good enough to sell millions of records to make them very rich. Okay? But you're not good enough. You don't sing good enough to be like Jesus, Raphael Parsons Jr., or Marvin Gaye, or the Ruffin Brothers. Therefore, you shut the fuck up. You are not Waylon Jennings. You are not Marty Robbins. You are not Merle Haggard. Today I started loving you again. Are you sure? I don't even sing as good as Dwight Yoakam. No, you don't, Johnson's Love. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Natalie says I'm a very good shower singer, and I believe her. Natalie says I'm a good shower singer, and I believe her. It's the new Mother Nature taking over. It's the new. He has a good voice. Anybody else like him? He's from Canada. He's not American, so he's not part of this conversation because that's not God's country. It's too far to the north. It's too fucking cold to be God's country. God's country is the United States of America. You're funny. I know. But, going to Sierra Vista and shutting down home invasion, sexual manipulation to manipulate politicians with children wasn't enough for these assholes. That's not John and King David and Moses and Christ-like, Jesus Christ-like enough for any of these fucking assholes. Nothing I've done or do is good enough for Gordon B. Hinckley, is good enough for Russell Nelson, is good enough for Pope Francis the Mule, is good enough for the people on American Idol. Simon Cowell, I'm like Jesus Christ, I did this. Simon Cowell rolls his eyes. I can't make $1 million off of this, Earl. That's because I won't allow you. You give the book away for free, and we live the Lord's Prayer. Dog, I'm not feeling you, dog. You know what, Randy Jackson? Boop, boop, fuck you, too-doo-doo. Fuck you, too-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I've been thinking about the time you walked out on me. Mm-hmm. Oh, Harry Carey, hold on. Holy cow. No, Harry Carey. John McCain need head cut off. It's too late for that. He's already dead. He didn't take his own life. He died a slow, painful death through chemical poisoning. And, had to take one for the team like Chris Hitchens. Fucking assholes. They are. They're horrible human beings. Yeah. There's a lot of horrible human beings in the world. Yeah, most of them have lots of money and always have get the action going, get the cameras rolling. Baby, just because she calls it love doesn't mean it love. She's a porn star. Andrea True Connection is a porn star. She doesn't really love that person. She's having sex with them for buttloads of fuck money. Yeah. Like Lady Gaga saying how hard it is to have sexual activity with someone with 30 people in the room, video recording it, and a director saying, cut, try it one more time, do it this way. I want to see more cowbell, right? You know what I'm saying? Do-do-do, 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 do-do. Baby, don't feel the reaper, right? Okay, put on your makeup, pretend you're 8 different people in a elevator. We're going to make lots of buttloads of money, and everybody's going to be all impressed. You might just meet this person. You could go to the Loman Walmart in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and you just might meet the guy from the Book of Revelation that makes sure that rich people aren't fucking our time and killing our children with diseases over conflict over money. Oh, he's crazy. He thinks he's God. He's nuts. No, you think you're God. You think Jesus is God and Jesus, the cartoon character, is your alter ego. And I proved it to you beyond any reasonable doubts. And there's not a scientist in the world that's worth a shit because they won't get up and say he's obviously right. There you go. Let's live the Lord's Prayer now. It applies perfectly in physics. Wow, Michio Kaku. Wow, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Ryson. But you get lots of money and you get to fuck the right people. You're a mobster, mobster sauce. The whole cast and crew and everything of the Big Bang Theory, a mobster and mobster sauce. And everybody can watch it, bow, and everybody can judge for themselves, bow, and everybody knows heaven from hell now. Heaven, living the Lord's Prayer. Hell, denying it, Forgive them, Father, for they know not. Do. Right. The book's so simple and easy to understand now. Makes sense. Can be applied in physics. Can be lived eternally. Can be appreciated as faithful love to the best of our ability as flawed humans like Job, Jonah, right? And it's all because Jesus' perfect sacrifice gave us the perfect words to eternally live by, to live the kingdom of heaven in our flawed selves here on planet Earth, right? And I am 1322nd Redeemer. Thank you, all you Muslim children praying innocently to be saved from genocide in the Middle East. Bam! Muhammad's the best. Muhammad's not the Messiah? That's because you're a liar. Boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. Fuck you, too, doo, 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 doo. I've been thinking about the time you walked out on me. Do I miss you? Am I lying to myself again? I do these things, it's all because of you. I keep holding on, but I try not to think of you. All you liars saying he's not the Messiah. He's not the Messiah. Fuck you, doo-doo-doo. I was listening to lots of The Cure when I wrote this. Somebody shoot me in the head. No, that's wrong. Your life is a precious gift from God. And when you stand up for the perfect commands of a perfect man so we can all live perfect lives, like Job and Jonah intended us for live, all the women should find you the sexiest man alive. Even if the hair on you didn't clip it and you sit there and you pee and it comes down the damn toilet, it gets on your clean pair of sweats, your clean underwear, your clean socks, and your favorite pair of slippers. Then you say, I fucking hate this place and I have to clean up the floor. Like, why are you telling us that? Because you pay money for the surveillance of the satellites, and you want to see everything and know everything in TMZ, and it's not fun and it's horrible. Okay? It's more uncomfortable to be a kid getting radiation treatment at St. Jude's. I'm aware of that. Why do you think I tolerate this shit? Why do you think I'm so forgiving, so strong, so intelligent, so brave, so gorgeous, so beautiful? It's sure not because of all you assholes that have all the money and have people that you pay money to come clean up your mess every time you go out and party and puke and shit all over the floor because you're full of yourself. But they will pray to Jesus. Jesus, what can I be? You want to go to St. Jude's and see who he's really listening to? He's ignoring you. He's listening to these people. And what? They're ignoring him. Well, he's white noise on YouTube. He's not Jesus. Me and the Father are one. Sure the fuck ain't Jim Caviezel or Willem Dafoe assholes. Or Oliver Stone or Martin Scorsese or Mel Gibson. Love you. We don't need another hero. We just need life beyond Thunderdome. All right, peace.